Alrighty, so I figured since I've got all of the pieces, I would do a quick video while I'm cleaning them up. See if I can get you over here on this little guy here. And give you a little bit of information on these guys. Here's the little sticker. And it says that it's a stackable 3-tier planter. This is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just take off all these little stickers. I was doing a couple of them and then realized, hey, I should do a video about this. So, if you order the big ones are, or the name brand, it's called Greenstock Grow Tower. They have two different sizes. That's the one that you see that I showed you with 4 holes, and this only has 3 holes, or pots I should say. They're just all connected. And so Greenstock has these, which are the short ones, and then they have ones that are double the depth. They're kind of expensive. So when I seen one of these at the dollar store, or Dollar Tree, I always call it the dollar store for some reason. When I seen one of these at the Dollar Tree, I asked them if they had any more, and they said they had to check their stock. So I talked to the lady, and she hadn't gotten to them yet, so I told her I wanted her to put some aside for me. She had no problem with that, which was awesome. I didn't really tell her, I asked her. And we got bottom trays as well. And I'll do a whole video on that in the future, because I'm going to use some of them the way they're designed as bottom trays. Others of them I'm going to use to cover the tops of these. So I'll sit it on top of here and poke holes in it to cover the soil that's exposed at the top of the stack. So once I get them all stacked up and they're full of plants, let's see if I can do this. They stack, they got a certain way that they stack so they all lock into place. So once you got them stacked, I don't know if you can see that. Yep, there you go. They all lock into place, and then the top one you can see is exposed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the water basins and I'm going to poke holes in it and put it on the top and fill the water from there so it can trickle down. I have 10 of these, and so we'll probably have 2 5-tier towers. These are just like the minis, and I didn't actually do a video on prepping the minis. I don't believe. If I did, it was a short one. So I'm just going to show you real quick. If you can see, there are holes here. And I don't know if the camera will show you or not. Yep, there you go. There's little X's on them. So those 3 holes are what you poke for drainage from each tier. And then in the very center, I don't know if you can see that because I got to really angle it. There you go. There's an X in there, so I'll be poking that. I've just got this little guy here. There's 5 of them stuck together. The way that I seems to be easiest for me with the little minis was I stacked them all together and just poked a hole in all of them at the same time. So you just put it in the center. Boop, boop, boop. And you can see, hopefully, that there are holes in there. Maybe not, because they're not pulled all the way through. So I'm poking holes in all of these with, there you go. So I'll poke all of these holes. And I do them all together so that I don't have to go through each individual one and pokey, 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 pokey. It's time consuming. And as you see, it's pretty late today in the evening, and I'm doing this because it's quiet. I'm not expecting any phone calls. My phone is put on sleep, so then I won't get any notifications or anything. That one was a little bit harder, so I'll probably have to work on that one again. And there we go. So then what I'm going to do is, now that I got all the holes in there, each one of these I'll individually just reach through, make sure that the hole is poked, and like twist the plastic out. So each one, because I guess you can say I'm OCD, because I like my stuff nice and clean and tidy, smooth, make sure all the holes are not blocked before or as I put the soil in. And so this is like a lot easier and faster than trying to do each individual one. The only part is then you have to pick these out yourself, but that's only because I choose to. I'm sure that other people don't actually do that, but, and this is where we'll look at the center hole and see if we can't get it to poke. It is pre-perforated, but sometimes these ones are a little bit different because that's actually where the mold cores out too. So I might have to actually get a bigger screwdriver to poke that one out. I'm not going to fight with it right now. We've got plenty of other ones to do, so we'll just keep going. So anyways, I do have a generic green stock grow tower. That's the one that's got the 4 that you've seen me grow the strawberries and tomatoes in last year. I think I put some of that on YouTube. I'm not sure. By the way, while I'm on here, I apologize for some of these videos. I'm not a pro at this. I just kind of go live when I go live and record it so you guys get to see everything I'm doing and stay plugged in and just learn from what I'm doing and my mistakes and what works for me and what doesn't. I don't really have any idea on how to edit and all that stuff. And when I'm using my phone, sometimes if I'm moving it around or I touch it wrong, because I have to pre-record these, then they don't always, it seems to like cut me off in the middle of a video while I'm recording, or sometimes I get notifications or phone calls and it kicks me off the recording for some reason. I don't know. But anyways, I'm working on all that. I'm looking for an editor to be able to edit these and hopefully do a better job than I do. But until then, please feel free to leave your comments, your questions, your concerns, anything you want to know. And that way I'll be able to respond to you. I did do a Facebook Live letting everybody know that this is where I'm going to do all of my videos and everything. And in order for me to go live in YouTube, I actually have to have over 1,000. It says 1,000 plus, so I'm assuming that's 1,001 subscribers. And then they will allow me to go live on YouTube. And then I should be able to do more interactions and live Q&As and stuff. Right now, that's why I'm asking you to leave your comments and input and everything in the comment section. If you have ideas or suggestions or something that you would like me to do a video on, or that you've seen around that I've done before or what have you, and you have questions or you want me to show you more on that, let me know in the comments and I can make arrangements for that. Not a big deal. I mean, sometimes I get busy doing things during the day and forget to push the live button or the record button. Sometimes the animals are out, sometimes Ben's sleeping, so then I have to be quiet. He works a funny shift, so we want to make sure he gets all the rest he can get, and that way when he goes to work, he works safely. So, basically that's kind of all. I've got some other short videos that I'm going to do. Probably merge a couple of them together, since there's some things that are just takes a couple of seconds to show you, and then, you know, I don't want to waste all that time and have to start and stop and start and stop. So I'll merge a couple of different tips and stuff that I do into one video and try and label it properly. Like I said, I'm hoping to find somebody who knows more about all this stuff and can give me pointers or help me to do this editing and make like thumbnails, I guess you got to do, and short posts and stuff like that. I think I'm doing it right, but I'm not really sure. So if any of you guys are subscribed and you see my posts on the YouTube channel or shorts, like or comment them. Leave a comment down here in one of my other videos saying, hey, I'm seeing your posts, or I see your shorts, or, you know, let me know what you're seeing, so that way I know I'm doing it right. Otherwise, I'll have to try and figure out what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, because it doesn't really let me see my posts and stuff. I did do quite a few posts today. Yeah, I need a bigger screwdriver for those. I did quite a couple of different posts today because I had the time. Tried to get everything squeezed in while I've got the time. We're getting really cold weather here. It's March 17th in the almost midnight, March 17th. 2023. Today's the 16th, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is Friday the 17th. We're getting quite a bit of a cold snap, so I'm going to try to get a couple of more videos out and get around to pruning the tiger's bark bonsais that I've got. I'm going to show you how I wire the one. Show you a couple of the other things that are going on. I need to pinch the tops off of a couple of my herbs so they can get a little bit bushier and not so tall, because right now we really don't have room for tall. So I got a little extra space here, and that way they don't get sunburned by the sunlight or with a sun lamp until it's time for them to go outside. And then we might even put some of those herbs in these grow towers. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you posted. So yes, please make sure that, apparently, I know I don't say this often enough, but on YouTube they say like and share my channel. Hit the bell icon so that you get all of the notifications when I go live or post something. Please leave your comments below so I know that you're seeing these. Everything's okay, because I'm really don't have any clue how to work some of this stuff and how all of it works. So I'm just kind of winging it, hoping that it turns out. So with that being said, I've got 5 more of these to poke the holes in and clean out. And then we'll work on getting soil, and I'll do a video on how I'm mixing my soil, especially because we're not exactly sure what all we're going to grow in these yet, but we could not turn down a good deal. $1.25 for one of these that holds 3 plants. They stack together. Oops, I don't have that right. There we go. They stack together, so convenient. If you have more than 2 tiers, like if they're like this, This top one will trickle through these drainage holes down into the next, the second down tier. That's how it's made. It's made to drain as it goes. So as you water it, your top crops get watered. They absorb the water they need. Then it trickles out the drain to the next one. You water, you know. So, and I'm going to water from the top and have all of that center watered. And I'll explain how that all works so that all of them will get the same amount of water and nutrients. I think I might even go ahead and do one with a quick to see what the difference is and see if it will bottom water or self water that way. And I'll explain all of that another time too. So I just figured I'd come on, show you the big tower, how I'm prepping it, and make sure that everybody knows we've got lots going on. And we are almost out of our full summer. Our last frost date here in where I'm located in eastern Tennessee. I'm right on the border, so I'm a 7A, 7B planting zone. And our last frost date is April 12th. So my birthday is a couple of weeks after that, and anybody who really knows me knows that the only thing I want to do for my birthday is play in the dirt and have a good meal. Spend time with friends and family and have a good time. So that's what we'll be doing. I might even go live on my birthday and show you what we're doing with playing in the dirt. Oh, and I acquired a bush when I went to go get gas the other day. So stay tuned, and I will figure out how I want to tell you about that and if I can go outside and show it to you or not, depending on the weather. We're supposed to get quite a bit of rain soon, so now I think I'm just jabbering. So thank you very much for watching. Again, like and subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything. And here in the very near future, we will be filling these up and growing crops in these, along with a lot of other things we got going on. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Remember, you are someone. You do matter. Anything is possible. I love you, and we'll see you on the next video. Ciao now.